So when I'm not on the road with Golfing World, I tend to come and play all of my golf here at my home club of Bearwood Lakes in Berkshire. Now, since my lessons with Mitchell Spearman, there's been a vast improvement across my game, but I'm still leaving quite a lot of shots out there, especially in my short game. So today, Simon Holmes is going to help me to knock a few shots off my scores. Putting is the secret to low scoring. I'm all ears. What have you got for me?
Okay, well, I think you know, you really need a plan in your short game. So I would sort of have, you know, evaluate your game. If you're a 15 handicapper, sort of have a handicap for your tee to green game in your head, like how you're going to practice. Have another handicap for your putting, because that's sort of unique and separate for everything else. And then everything doesn't fit in full swing, or putting has another handicap. And what you want to do is try to sort of get an improvement plan on each one of those three skills.
Okay.
So we're going to start with putting. Okay, so what is at least good, I think, in putting is you only have one goal. The ball will go wherever the face is aiming when you hit it. And then everything else is speed, right? So if you can't control how fast your ball is rolling when it arrives at the hole, you won't be able to read the break. So it's basically, you put the putter down, you've solved the aiming part, and now it's all about getting the speed.
Yeah.
So, but the other thing is, if you have a look, just take your address there again. If you come a little bit more this way.
Yeah.
Okay, so when you're coming down, your forearms are kind of going straight down, and then the shaft is coming out.
Yeah.
Okay, and we want to sort of make from your elbows to your shaft one line.
Okay.
So if I did it like this, see how my forearms, both my forearms are going straight down the shaft. So I think we want to keep that, because if we've got two angles,
more a bent arm.
yeah,
Okay.
right. Yours was a bit like that, and then you're going to have two angles on the ground.
Already feels different.
Right. So one angle, keep those elbows in, and a little bit more flex, a little bit wider stance. All right, exactly.
Yeah.
So, and what we're trying to do, another thing is maybe just get that elbow to tuck in a little bit closer to your side.
Yeah.
So that those forearms aim on one line.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got basically, if we go through that, hands on the club, get both your forearms level to the shaft.
Yeah.
Right, keep your arms on your side, bend down, and you're in there.
I mean, that's very different to what I'm used to.
Yeah, because you were very, very
Yeah.
up and straight down. But you know, this line will really help you, because if you've got two angles, right, the face is going to move at a different plane to your arms, and that's going to be hard to control.
Yeah, interesting.
Okay?
Yeah.
You can ask Sergio Garcia, that's the battle that he has. Anyway, so the technical part, you know, is pretty much solved by those few tips. Okay, so everything else is sort of like the practice. So what we're going to do is just go through, you know, if you look at sort of the stats, the things that you can be good at, from sort of one putter length and in sort of like a 3 foot distance, on tour the guys are really good. I mean, 98% and up, and you know, you have these amazing runs of guys not three putting for 2 years and stuff. But so that's one sort of basic skill. So, and you also could get very high percentage of that. Okay, and then the next thing is like 2 putter lengths. Okay, so 6 feet and in, and it's from sort of 3 feet to 6 feet. You go from making almost everything to getting to about 50%, 60% on tour.
Yeah.
So you drop a lot. Okay, and then in terms of expectations, once you're out there at sort of 12, 15 feet, you've probably got, like, the best players in the world on the best greens in the world have sort of 15, 18% chance of making it.
Yeah.
So in your brain, do all your hard work close, and then once you get outside sort of, you know, 15, 20 feet, it's just about to get it close so that your next putt goes in, and then every now and again you make one and it's big screams and shouts.
Sure.
Okay?
Yeah.
So if we have sort of a look here, so this would be 1 putter length, and then the next one 2.
So really, you shouldn't be missing anything within
No,
this
you know what?
distance.
You've got a really, really good chance of making those. You know, it's really just about, you've got a pretty wide, the hole's pretty wide. It's just about getting the speed and then getting better and better, being able to start the ball on line.
Okay.
So we're going to do it where you just do it on one line here. So, but the popular game is sort of make a clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 9.
Yeah.
One putter length, 2, and then just go round in circles and sort of have a game with one of your pals while you're waiting for a shoot to happen or something like that.
Ball after ball after ball.
Yeah, and then you sort of have, you know, 20 balls, how many did you make in a row? You know, that kind of simulates the pressure that you have out on tour or out playing your club championships.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we go.
Okay, now as you've just taught me this new little...
All right, so yeah,
gonna...
so I think start from there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it up, watch that face is square there. Right, elbows are level, get those in and down. And then sort of the weight is going to be sort of centered more kind of a little bit on this left heel.
Yeah.
And you're going to really keep very still.
Yeah.
And your chest and arms work as a unit. All of this stays together. So if you just did a practice stroke,
Yeah.
it's all that together.
Okay.
So you've got to be sort of free and easy to let this move,
Right.
and then stable everywhere else.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dave Peltz, who's a really sort of scientific putting guru, he says that 17 inches past the hole, right, is the optimum speed.
Wow.
Okay?
Okay.
So, if you imagine you're going to putt to here, a little bit of right to left, putt to there, 100%.
100%.
Okay, let's try the next one. And so the way I want you to do this, if you just watch me come in.
Yeah.
Okay, so the way you're coming in, you're putting your feet in first and then moving the face around to get it organised. So I want you to come in. So this is your putt. This is to win the club championships.
Yeah.
Okay. Bearwood Lakes Golf Club.
The big one.
You come in, it's going to be outside right edge. So the first thing to do is to get the face down on the aim that you want and then get your body square to the face.
Yeah. Okay.
So go about it the other way. Okay, so this is it. You're going to make this putt now, okay?
I am going to make this putt.
This is yours. So just outside that right edge, think about that distance.
Yeah.
17 inches past.
So.
Right, get the face down first. Okay, and then get comfortable. Good, and then it's all about the speed.
Okay.
Oh baby.
There it is.
There you go. And then
That's
you need to practice a fist pump or something. We do have some.
I'm going to hold a few more until I go for the fist pump.
Okay.
But this is a fantastic exercise. It's where I leave probably most of my shots.
Yeah, easy shots to get. You know, it's going to be much more difficult for you to get sort of, 3 drives much better. But this is sort of easy work. And so for your short game skills, Anna, this is where we're going to start.
Excellent.
Okay.
I like that.
All
Good
right.
start. Thank you,
Okay.
Simon.